Right, I'm getting sick to death of this. I've been trying to think of like an introductory thing still for these vlogs, and I've come up with basically nothing besides welcome back to another vlog, or welcome back to another riveting vlog. I think we're gonna have to figure out like an ad-lib of some sort. The next morning, literally rung me up and he was asking me to give him directions from where he lives to get to me. I was like, what phone do you have, mate? Do you have a sat-nav? He's, no, I don't have a sat-nav. I'll get directions, don't worry. And he turned up in his Ed Matty Astra convertible, which looked about as fucked as Ed Matty's car as well, to be honest with you. Thoroughly nice guy. He picked that up. What else is there? The guitar still hasn't sold. Bit jarring because there's a good bit of money in that. Next bit, on the notes, TikTok shop as well. In the past 7 days, well, technically now it's 9 days. At the time, so basically, I finished last week on TikTok shop and I had made, I think I took a picture. Oh no, that was the wrong fucking phone. Hold up. It's £100. Oh, fucking hell, where's it gone? Oh, I don't fucking know. Anyways, basically finished off last week on TikTok shop earnings with just under £700 in 7 days, which is pretty sick for me. Kind of means I bought myself a little bit more time so I can spend more time editing this stuff, putting videos together on here, focus on my other YouTube channel, which is nothing to do with me. It's just clips of other stuff, and just basically dive into other avenues of trying to bring money in rather than just sticking with TikTok. TikTok's good, don't get me wrong, it works for money, but I just don't like relying on it, and that's all I've been doing for a long while, literally like a year straight. Again, it's worked, it's just not working well enough. So like on my personal account, I've gone through phases where I wanted to put that into like TikTok shop, getting money through the creator reward program, but then people get bored of 1 minute long videos no matter what I fucking do. It just seems to be stuck surrounding car content, and there comes a time when it's like you got more going on in life than just car content. It's not the avenue that I want to just go down. I love cars, don't get me wrong, and there will be more car content at some point soon, but I don't have the funds to start out right now. Whereas there's other things that I enjoy doing and I enjoy discussing that I can talk about and I can implement into content. Fuck me, these eggs are about done and I've not put the toast on. Yeah, that's it really. So I don't know where I was going with that one. Where's the fucking phone at? Now I've got a good bit of money coming through to my account. I think the past couple of days I've withdrawn about £300 of that money so far, I think. Although that could have been previous earnings, I don't fucking know. It just gives me more time to focus on YouTube, I guess. Update on the armpit twinge from chest flies. Still have the armpit twinge. It's not as bad, it's not hurting as such, and it's not as prominent, but I think the legs tonight, chest will probably be tomorrow, so I guess I'll check in tomorrow and see how that is feeling in terms of twinginess. I want to put the phone down, fucking finish annihilating these eggs. Hopefully these taste alright. I'm just gonna have to grin and bear it, I think. I'll see you in the bedroom. Changed my mind, I thought I'd put the video on in case something funny happens, like the eggs land on the floor. I feel like these might be alright in the end. Fingers crossed, eh? Fingers crossed. Maybe I was just doubting myself as per, not to deep it too much. They didn't actually get too stuck in the end. I mean, they're definitely going to be crispy somewhere, but fair enough, John, fair enough. I think the eggs actually did turn out alright. Is that to anyone's standards? I don't know. It smells so bad in here, like something is still burning, but fuck it. We'll try and get through some of this first. No, it's the eggs. The eggs smell like they're on fucking fire. Are they black? No, they're not even black. I'm not sure how I feel about them being so runny, but they're alright. Right, I did in fact lie again. I'm very sorry. So, I kind of realised I've only just eaten a Gone 12, almost 1. Had my 4 eggs, 2 bits of sourdough. Fucking hell. And you get a spoonful, these go soggy. So at the moment I'm having 4 Weetabix, a little bit of sugar and some milk. Obviously, I don't know why you'd have dry Weetabix. Once I've had this, which has now gone pretty fucking soggy because I've had to try like 4 times to record this clip, don't ask why. I'll have a
fish and a rice cake,
thin cinnamon bagel, put some peanut butter on there, my protein peanut butter of course. Just tastes loads better and overall isn't filled with shit like normal stuff from the supermarket. So yeah, if you want to get yourself some and a bunch of protein powders and gums and whatever else, code RMV. Thought I'd be a bit proactive, make my electrolytes and pre-workout for tonight. Now, chuck it in the fridge. I feel like all of it just tastes 100 times better if it's actually like freezing fucking cold, or at least chilled, as opposed to like room temperature. Just my opinion. Also, a lot of people seem to still be on like the MyProtein watermelon electrolytes. These, the raspberry lemonade ones, are like game changer. Flavor is 10 out of 10. I just chuck my creatine in with it as well, but personally I get the unflavored creatine, so might be a bit grim if you put like blue raspberry in with the raspberry lemonade, but who knows? Whatever floats your boat. I tried the MyProtein pre-workout, the Origin stuff. I just couldn't get on with it. I mentioned this before in a TikTok video, but I didn't specify the brand, but unfortunately it did make me feel like I was gonna shit myself and vomit everywhere. Shake that, shake that.
What?
In terms of pre-workout, I'm having Dark Stims. Speechless. Game changer. Sick stuff. I do about 1 scoop and a half-ish. Yet to try 2 scoops. Maybe we'll wait for a special occasion for 2 full scoops. So this is getting rapidly more irritating with this camera. The last time I was filming on here, charge was like 90-something%, something like that. Turn it off, put it down, just picked it back up, and now we're on like 10% charge. So thanks a bunch. The camera's kindly decided to just drain itself to death. It is a GoPro 9 Black, whatever one of those is. Never heard of that model in my life. I thought they were called GoPro Heroes, but whatever. I need to make a decision like ASAP as to, am I going to try and find a camera to buy now that's just going to be like sound in all realms, storage and everything, or am I going to buy a memory card for this, which doesn't really sound like an appealing thing to be searching up on Google, and buy a few batteries, because I'm not just going to buy the one battery, let's be real. That doesn't make any sense. It'll die at some point, then I've got to wait for it to charge and then start filming, and it's just, then I'd have to go from like phone to GoPro, phone to, yeah, it just makes sense to buy a few batteries if I was to stick with this. But the camera itself, right, it seems good. It's just the basic fundamentals to keep it working is gone to complete shit. I don't know what to do there, but I don't want to buy a camera new. I'd rather try and get one that's like secondhand on Facebook and doesn't look like it's been booted up and down an AstroTurf or anything. So that's my plan. Talking of secondhand, I was wanting to get speakers for doing like my videos and stuff on there, right? The speaker on the Mac, super tinny, super quiet. It's only a little laptop at the end of the day. And I was using headphones. I used to use my Beats, but I can't be bothered to get them out of my gym bag all the time, get the aux cable out, plug that in, and then have to charge the Beats after I'm finished and then put them back in my bag and hope I remember over the workout. Long. So what I was doing was using some blown out Turtle Beach headphones, a headset. They were like the 15 quid ones, got them quite a while ago, and for some reason only one side works. To get the other side working a little bit, you have to just keep going up, down, up, down, up, down with the volume. So I reached out to a friend on Instagram, Zach Everton, also has a YouTube, pretty cool stuff, does a lot of BMW content. Just asked what he was using, and he suggested some. They were on sale on Amazon. I just looked on marketplaces, I just typed in speakers. The very first one in the corner was the speakers I was on the verge of buying that were on offer. They're on offer for £60 down from £90. And it is these things here. Oh shit. Oh great, I just need to shove my thumb through the speaker. These little things. I only wanted something just to get the job done, and they're actually pretty good, like you said. They're spot on. I paid £15 for these, and I had to drive about 4 minutes away from where I'm living at the moment. The only thing is, being limited to space, and this being my dingy little setup, I don't know where the fuck, I mean, I could put one there, but where's the other one gonna go? I don't know. Fuck knows. I mean, I was thinking, do I get a couple of shelves? Just like, I don't know, just chuck them like here or something. I thought maybe put one up there, but then I'd end up crying because there's a wire dangling down. And do you know what? I went through about an hour and a half worth of a phase today of kind of just scrolling. I think what the actual issue was is that I was doing one thing, right? Let me turn around to some better light. I did one thing on my phone, but then whilst I was waiting to see the outcome of that thing, I was scrolling and scrolling, and then I went and did the next thing, and whilst I was waiting for a response on an offer, I was just searching and searching and searching, which I guess, now I think about it, all the things I was doing, when I was scrolling on TikTok, I was scrolling for like ideas or something to talk about in a video, and when I was scrolling on Vinted, I was looking for things to potentially buy and sell, i.e. another Xbox. So I guess it's all kind of boring admin-y stuff that I would need to do at some point anyway. But this is why I'd like to be able to just do something that doesn't need to be revolving around constantly being on my phone and social media at some point in life, because I just hate being on my phone all the time. I like it for interacting with people. I like posting stuff on there, and that is it, and interacting with people on my post, and I'm obviously listening to music. Like, it's a great tool, but when you use it so much and you're just stuck on it all the while, I just feel like I'm automatically part of like the doom scroll squad. Unfortunately, nothing too exciting to really talk about and film. I'm not going to be filming at the gym in the evening, just because when I do go there, it probably will be busy for the first while, and granted, it's probably down to some sort of self-confidence thing, but when there's so many people around you, and it's not like I'm some fucking jacked don, it probably looks a bit weird, someone whipping out a GoPro, slapping it, filming a set. I should probably not care. I've been looking back at some of my clips, and I hear it all the while from my missus, and I just have a hard time letting it sink in, but I'm so negative and indirectly negative towards myself, where I'm just basically like, it's a joke most of the time, but I don't ever joke about myself in a positive way. Sound like I'm deep in it. I'm gonna go cry in a minute now. I'm always like downplaying and shit talking and being negative about myself. I can't imagine it's gonna be the most enjoyable thing to watch. But hey, that's the way of growing, isn't it? Really, just self-reflection. Yeah, I'm dying for a new tonic drink. I really am. I think I've got one left. What the Oh, no. Oh, God's sake. That's really depressing. Well, that serves me right. I had my last new tonic drink yesterday, and I really don't feel like I took advantage of it. I feel like I just fucking wasted it. But anyway, what I was going to say is I should probably just wait for the pre-workout later on. I was getting a bit of a headache just before I went to sleep last night. I don't know if that's anything to do with having the pre-workout a few hours beforehand. Yeah, I'm seeing some lines here. It's making me think, do I just get a camera? I don't fucking know. Right, I'll see you when I see you next. Well, it is the next day, by no surprise, I didn't remember to pick up the camera and film anything, realistically. Which is fine, because fuck what happened, if I'm honest with you. Didn't really get much work done at all. No idea why either. So, leg session at the gym, another evening session. That was actually decent, if I'm honest with you. My knee was still pretty crunchy, even though I only really did leg extensions. I did hamstring curls as well. They were alright, but even with that, even on the hamstring curl machine, like the seated one, my knee was still iffy on that. It was still crunching. No idea why. I don't know whether... Pack it in. I don't really know how to get around that. I did see a physiotherapist at my local doctor's like a couple years ago, and he just fucked my knee up differently. Like, I couldn't walk properly for about a year without it constantly giving way. So that wasn't ideal. Calf raises, seated hamstring curls, leg extensions, which to be fair I did go heavy on. I did the full stack, but I don't know if the full stack is light compared to other gyms. I don't know, alright? I'm not an engineer regarding gym equipment, leave me alone. On the plus side, eggs, they're not looking too bad, unfortunately. They are looking a little bit sorry for themselves. I'm hoping they're not solid. Underneath is still a bit crispy. Oh, this is... And the camera's just getting more fucked now as well. That's an update that may be worthwhile mentioning. It struggles to pair with the Bluetooth on my phone, which is annoying because the amount it takes me to actually get a clip, I have to end up going back through and deleting them all. Yes, shocker. Not as fluent as it may seem on these videos. See if this sits here, that'll do, I think. So I think it's in my best interest to just fuck this off and get a camera at some point. I could just film everything on my phone. I've been debating it. The only annoying thing is when I go through the clips and need to send them across to my laptop to edit them. Fuck editing it on the phone, I've done that for too long, it's just fucking jarring. Yeah, the issue is if I keep all my videos stored on iCloud, it takes so long to just watch the video, especially if the clip is, for example, like this clip, 2 minutes long per clip. So sending it over to a laptop when you've got to wait for it to download, then you've got to get it ready for preparation to then send over an airdrop, and then wait for it to actually import. It's just long. So I don't really obviously want to spend loads of money on a camera. I'd rather just get something secondhand that's like fully functioning. Call me a tramp. I don't care, alright? Just trying to save some pennies. Yeah, I think I might just end up getting like a little vlog handle stick thing for the phone. Go from there, really. It's probably going to be my safest bet. But the only thing is, filming on an iPhone, right? So like obviously the camera is on the side. So you imagine like you're filming like this, right? I feel like every time I film like that, I'm filming one side of my face. I'm all the way to the other side of the screen. So I suppose that's just a me problem, really. I'll have to figure that one out. But anyways, let's give these eggs a go. This is just embarrassing, man. I mean, one measly slice of sourdough toast. I'm trying to remain positive now. The eggs are overdone again. I don't understand why. They're not even on the pan for that long. They're on a low heat. There's plenty of oil on the pan as well, but let's give them a go. I can't even fucking cut it up. Jesus Christ. Right. Oh. Mmm. Tasty. They taste alright. It's just, I feel like a failure. None of it's fucking runny in the slightest. Fucking hell, it's about as dry as Bevo's personality. Anyway, chest tonight. That should be a decent session if I can actually get on the machines I want to get on. I'm thinking plated chest press kind of machine, pec deck, but light. I need to genuinely do like light squeezing sets, and I'm not trying to sound like Sam Sulek.
Lighter squeezing sets.
But I get into a habit, I'll do one set, proper long reps, like full range of motion. Come the second set, I'm like, fuck it. Chuck the peg down a bunch of weights. Yeah, and then I just end up smashing 8 reps out with still decent form and everything, but I think that might be what's fucking up that little weird armpit twingy thing I've got going on. But you know what, right, with this whole vlogging thing, is I feel like I need to always be on the move and changing angles and stuff like that, because I'm so used to only creating short form content and clipping up short form content and making sure that things are always different in order to keep attention from you fucking doom scrollers. But I feel like if you're on a vlog anyway, you're probably gonna expect someone to be sat there for quite a while, maybe with something less riveting to be talking about. Hopefully this day goes a bit better in terms of things to fucking film, things to talk about, things going on. I've got a long old list of shit to get through. I need to just be like caffeine up to my fucking eyeballs, but I don't know how much caffeine I can realistically get, because Google says I should not have more than 400 milligrams, and I'm having like over 200 in the pre-workout alone at night. It's a bit depressing. I've not got any new tonics. James Smith, hit me up, right? I need some. I need a re-up. Yeah, sometimes I just feel like I need a coffee, which I can't go and get a coffee because I've got no car, and I don't want a Kenko instant coffee because that's just ghastly. So it's gonna have to be a Monster. Oh, anyway, I'm gonna fucking scoff these lovely eggs and we'll see how the day goes.
Pay attention to all of these emergency meetings and watch them in full. And imagine...
Just finding another Xbox Series S to flip. Just going through eBay at the moment. That was where I found my last one, and there is a bunch on here that I could potentially get. I thought this one was going to be a bargain. Won't load up games. Can be used for simple apps and streaming platforms. That's a shame. I don't know why is that the case. Maybe we'll just watch it and then look into it another point. It could be the case of just needing to solder something, maybe. I found a couple of Xbox Series X's that were a decent price. Both of them I'd have to buy a box. I don't know whether to try an Xbox Series X. I think because the Series S is so much cheaper compared to a Series X, new or second hand, and it's just probably a little bit more convenient for people to just buy another hard drive rather than having loads of discs everywhere. I think a Series S is probably the smarter move. It's only really going to be people that want the potential better quality of a game by getting a Series X. I don't know, I guess we'll have to see. But yeah, that's what I'm doing for the first half an hour now of my working day, is browsing through Vinted, browsing through eBay, save a bunch of them, inquire about a bunch of them, see what I can get for cheap, and then repeat the process. Wait for it to turn up, flip it for a better price, maybe deliver it locally if I need to, go from there. And once I've done that, I guess I'm going to make a start on my videos. Hopefully, I want to at least have 5 or 6 TikTok shop videos edited, made, ready to go today. I'm not saying I'll post them all today. I might just do 3 today, 3 tomorrow, but at least that'll get me back on track. Maybe I'll do like a little snippet of some of the videos that I've done, give you guys an insight. If anyone wants any advice as to how to faceless TikTok shop, drop a comment or go on my YouTube channel or find me on social media and just drop me a DM and I'll try and help you. Or join my Discord. That's the best bet. How the fuck am I meant to see whether or not this console has actually been kicked the fuck out of, or if it's in decent condition? Like, is it, I mean, I'm not obviously just fucking being anal, surely. Like, what the fuck? Why would you take pictures of whatever you're trying to list in complete pitch black? So now I'm going to have to send a message to this guy and say, could I actually have some pictures of this in the light, please? I don't want to hear it. I just really don't want to hear it. Oh, fucking hell. Fucking GoPro's just on a 360 no scope in the cupboard. I've really been sucking ass, like massively, at picking the camera up. No excuses. Really just no excuses, in all honesty. Yesterday, yet again, was another day where I just did fuck all. I felt like I was trying to do something, but every time I started one task, it just got interrupted by something else, just fucking straight slide tackled. Today, I'm not going to be focusing on anything else apart from doing my fucking videos. Liar! Also, maybe able to get myself a PC gifted very, very kindly. So that's going to make things run a hell of a lot more smooth. Why the fuck is this flashing something yellow? Kind of been battling. Like, I do all of my editing and everything on a Mac if I don't do it on my phone, but it ends up running slow over time on a phone anyways, and it's just fiddly and awkward. But doing it on the Mac, I've noticed on a few occasions that if I'm doing a longer video, For example, like the vlog I edited last time, that weren't too bad because there wasn't really too much going on in it. And it only bugged out like a couple times. But I've had it in the past where basically I'm editing a longer form video and then it would just fucking cut out and I've either got to start everything all over again, keep remembering to duplicate the project that I'm doing, or just hope for the best that I just fucking raw dog it, keep going and it doesn't crash. I don't know what that's all about. I just don't think the little MacBook can hack such, what's the word I'm thinking of? I don't know. I just don't think it can hack all like the tasks I'm trying to throw at it at once. Like if I've got like an AI thing running in the background, the editing app, some tabs on browser and God knows what else, and maybe some music or I don't know, whatever. It can't hack it. Everything just starts shitting itself. On a plus note, hopefully getting a PC, that'll help. I'll still keep the Mac, to be fair. Well, I need to repair mine. I've been using my missus one with the monitor. My screen's fucking bust. Yeah, last night's gym session, pretty fucking sick, pretty solid. The lighting is so crap. The session was good, man. The session was good. I've been meaning to be eating in not a deficit, but like reduce my calories kind of drastically. So instead of 3,600, I was going to 2,800 to 3,000-ish, almost like a bit of a maintenance whilst implementing cardio. But yeah, yesterday was just a complete fuck up. I made myself like a protein shake smoothie that I used to make, but I have the amount of all the ingredients that I put in it. I had that at like 1, just after some, what did I have yesterday for lunch? Chicken and rice, that was it. I had the protein shake just after some chicken and rice because I thought I was going to be low in calories. I've been getting into a habit where I'm like adding all my meals at like the beginning of the day into my fitness pal, and I hadn't done that. I'd missed out dinner and I was pretty hungry after dinner. I had made spaghetti bolognese, which I've got the rest of it for lunch, to be fair. Yeah, my carbs, I weren't even hitting this amount of carbs when I was trying to bulk to a degree. My carbs was like well over 400 fucking grams worth of carbs. Fats was alright, I was like barely over 100, and protein was sound, everything else was sound, sugar was super low, but my overall calories, it was like, actually I've got it here, bear in mind it needed to be like 2,800 to 3,000 calories, 3,660 give or take a couple. Carbs 439, fats 102, protein 242, sugars higher than I thought it was, 73. Not good. So I've tried to delay my breakfast as long as I can. It's currently 10:19 at the moment, so I'm gonna try not to butcher some eggs again today for like the fucking I don't know how many weeks in a row. I'm feeling positive about them. I think they're gonna go well. I'm not gonna have the camera going whilst I'm doing it. I've done it again. Well, it still tastes like eggs, but it's still also like fucking dog shit. It's dry as anything. Hey, at least I've got some food. Could be worse, right? Could be worse. Lunch, I'm gonna probably have like 1 or 2. And then for dinner, I've got steak and sweet potato, I think. Like a jacket sweet potato. So I'm hoping that's going to tie me over. Then if I have the protein bar, I've got a Grenade Oreo protein bar in my fridge upstairs. If I have that before the gym with my pre-workout. And then when I get back, have some Weetabix. Could be an alright move. I'm hoping that's going to be alright. I'm hoping I'm not going to be fucking withering away in the bed trying to get to sleep. Holding my stomach because I'm fucking starving. So, I was just thinking, about 10 minutes ago, I saw this guy moaning on TikTok about how girls have these gym tops where they've got long sleeves, but there's basically not very much covering their front or back. Gay! And whilst I get, sure, not the most ideal thing to be wearing to the gym, but remember, I don't know whether this still happens, remember when there was guys, full-grown guys, starting to wear crop tops? What the fuck was that all about?
Shit, I don't even know.
Oh shit, I'm putting the powder in before the water. I think Gymshark, they were selling crop tops for guys. I don't want to say it. There's a brand that I may or may not be wearing right now. I don't know whether they did it as well, but I just think that's fucking weird, man. I really do. They don't look good. They make you look not straight. It's just fucking odd. It's just super odd behaviour. Who in their right mind thought that would be a good design? Let's dress the dudes up. Let's dress the dudes up like birds. Fucking the mentality of some people. It's even worse, the fact that people bought them. That's that rant anyways. Currently making my electrolytes. 1 scoop of the High Rocks Electro Fuel from My Protein. Code RMV if you want to save yourself some pennies. Highly recommended. The watermelon was alright. This flavour is a raspberry lemonade. I didn't mind the watermelon. It took a little bit of getting used to, but eventually I did like it. However, the raspberry lemonade, game changer. Genuinely nice. If you could just have that as a normal drink without having all the electrolyte bits and bobs in it, would probably do that. And then a heaped scoop of the creatine unflavoured. I have no idea whether or not I'm seeing or receiving any benefits from the creatine, but it's not doing me any harm. It's supposed to only really do you good, providing you're obviously drinking water, which I am doing, so I'm just going to keep taking it. Why not? It's not that much of an inconvenience. I did actually, when I went to Amsterdam, forgot to take creatine with me, so I ended up buying creatine tablets over there. Didn't have any of them, and I've still got them. So if someone wants some Amsterdamish creatine tablets, let me know and I'll send them out to you. Now, to get the pre-workout ready for tonight's gym session is no other than back. I'm not really one for doing back and buys, and I thought it was just me, but I was watching a Sam Sulik video a little while ago, and his brother was training back and buys, and Sam was saying, I don't really like it. Your arms or your biceps are already getting a little bit, and your forearms are getting somewhat fatigued anyway.
Shut up, bitch!
During your back workout. So why would you want to start adding that into a workout when you're not going to be at sort of full power, full strength? Whilst you're not doing any actual exercises to try and grow them specifically, they're getting fatigued. You know, it just seems right to just stick to an arm day, a back day, a chest day, and so on and so forth. So that's what I do. I did arms a couple of days ago anyways. Usually, I know a lot of people are like, oh, why would you use straps for biceps? Meh, meh, meh. Like, if you got weak wrists, which for whatever reason, my right wrist is a little bit iffy and twingy. Sometimes I can get a good grip, sometimes I can't. I think if you wanted to lift a bit heavy and you don't want to be overly fatiguing your forearms with anything, why would you not use straps? You know, if you're working out with a relatively injury-free approach to your workout, for example, you're not going to want to do like bicep curls with your arm at the bottom of a bench, super heavy with straps. Obviously not. Are you trying to rip your bicep? Yeah. For me, my last arm workout, I didn't use straps at all for anything bicep related. Usually I do. In fact, even the session before that for arms, I didn't. For no other reason than I just couldn't be bothered to go all the way back to my bag to get them back out. I think next time I might do a identical workout to what I did last time, but with straps. For the bicep part anyway, not for triceps, obviously. Yeah, nevertheless, it was a good session. Chest was good yesterday. Strength was decent, but like I mentioned earlier, my carbs were through the roof compared to previous days, even on my bulk, if I'm honest with you. So that was probably why. Yeah, right now, I guess I'm just going to smash out a shitload of work. And this time I mean it. I'll even get a video for proof. Nice little withdrawal today on TikTok Shop. I think across 2 accounts, it was like £140, £130, something like that. Getting drips and drabs. I think every day, I think the lowest day I've had since I had a good week on TikTok Shop. Bear in mind, these are all old videos that are performing okay. The lowest day was like 40 or 50 quid. So essentially for work I'm not even doing, you know, it's all right. After I've done that, grow my YouTube somehow. I don't know, hopefully someone will watch it. Something I say might get clipped up and everyone wants to watch the vlog. Yeah, I hate to sound like a money leech, but why does anyone do anything to get money, you know? Fucking cut me some slack. I hate to sound like I'm just thriving off of trying to get somewhere in terms of monetization. Like I don't, there's 2 things. One, I want money from this shit. The second main reason was just to basically look back on this shit, see my progression over a period of time and what my life situation was like and what it is at the point when I look back. So yeah, that's that. Wake up if I've bored you to sleep. I want to fuck off, do a bunch of work, and maybe I'll see you at lunchtime. Right, I have in fact still forgotten to pick up the camera all throughout the rest of the yesterday, but there wasn't really much else that happened that was good, apart from a back session in the evening at the gym. Pretty fucking successful, pretty decent. Gym wasn't too fucking rammed, but the matter at hand right now, I think we've fucking done it. Tell me that's not an improvement. I mean, I'm kind of intrigued. Let's take them for a fucking test run. Let's just pop them all. Well, they're not burnt anyways. They're alright. They're better than previous days. Maybe tomorrow. I'm not even going to be here tomorrow in the morning. Fuck. Well, anyways, plans for the weekend. Tomorrow, should be picking up the girlfriend's new car. It's all confirmed this morning with them over the phone. They're fine for us to pick up the car. As long as nothing catastrophic happens, that should all go to plan. I'm guessing I'm not going to probably be eating the greatest tomorrow. Although, no, to be fair, we're only out for the morning. Maybe it'll have to just be like 2 lots of Nando's. Lunch and dinner. Could be a shout, to be fair. So I did in fact pick up an Xbox on eBay this morning. All boxed, cables, controller, everything, sound, barely been used. I got it for £158 and 50 pence or something like that. And I also picked up a Seagate 2TB hard drive for like £25 or £27 last night on Vinted. So I'm hoping I can basically just do the same again. Sell the pair together for over £200. If not, I'll at least double my money on the hard drive realistically, because I've got no rush to sell it. And the Xbox, I've already got a few people queued up on Facebook to collect it like next week for, well, I don't even know the price. No one's confirmed a price, but I mean, maybe that's a good thing. The fact that no one's made an offer for the Xbox, maybe they want to pay full price, which would be £200. So feeling hopeful. I think next time around, unless I can get an Xbox like dirt cheap and it's in sound working order, and by dirt cheap I'm talking like £100, and then buy a box for maybe a tenner, then I might just pass on the idea. It's evident that it works. Even the same for controllers and headsets. I want to start buying stuff like that, see how they move. If they move okay, keep some stock and just flip them. But unless I'm getting things for a steal of a price, I just don't think it's worth my time searching and maybe haggling prices, and then obviously cleaning everything up, checking it all works, going to see someone sell it or potentially deliver it for a fuel cost. ROI wise, it's just not the smartest move to be making like 20 quid here, 20 quid there. It's a bit different if I get an Xbox for 100 quid and flip it for 170. Yeah? That's my take. Yesterday was a bit better in terms of making videos. TikTok shop is still doing okay. Still floating around the £100 mark, give or take a couple pounds every day. But today should be successful in terms of content. It is a bit of a rest day, which is fucking well deserved, to be fair, for my body, because it feels butchered like everywhere, tight as fuck. So maybe just go for a walk later. And I'll try and pick up the camera today. If not, I'll pick it up tomorrow. And yeah, catch you in the next clip.